Are you tired of spending hours tending to your garden, struggling just watering, weeding, constantly struggling to keep up? Imagine a vibrant landscape bursting with blooming flowers that practically takes care of itself. Today, we're discovering the secrets to creating a long-lasting perennial garden that takes care of itself without wasting all of your time. So, let's explore why perennials are the champions of low-maintenance gardening. Firstly, their longevity is a game changer. Unlike annuals that need to be replanted every year, perennials are like reliable friends. They establish themselves and come back faithfully year after year. This not only saves you the annual cost of buying new plants, but also the significant time and effort required to maintain them. Think of it. More time enjoying your garden, less time spent planting it. Secondly, the continuous display of blooms is a major perk. With careful selection, you can curate a perennial garden that offers a rotating cast of colorful flowers from the first signs of spring right through to the late autumn frosts. This constant visual appeal means your garden is always looking its best with minimal intervention. Also, perennial plants often develop deeper root systems, making them more resilient to drought and less reliant on constant watering. An essential boon during these hot summer months. Now this is where the magic truly happens, selecting the right perennials. The key to low maintenance is choosing plants that are naturally well suited to your specific conditions. Consider your climate and growing zone, and look for plants labeled as hardy to your zone. Now, if you have any questions about this, we do have other videos about it on our channel, so go on and check them out, and while you're here, make sure to subscribe. Next, let's talk about bloom times in more detail. Aim for a succession of flowers. Early spring can bring the cheerful blooms of primroses and bleeding hearts. Summer explodes with options like lavender, coneflowers, and daylilies. And for a late season show, consider asters and sedum. Planting this staggered bloom will ensure continuous color without you constantly having to plant new things. Also, focus on a variety of heights and textures in the foliage. Think about the architectural structure of plants like ornamental grasses or the bold leaves of hostas. These provide visual interest even when the plants aren't flowering, and they can create a more dynamic and layered look. Consider also the plant's natural resistances to pests and diseases. For example, lavender is not only beautifully fragrant and loved by pollinators, but it's also known to deter many common pests like aphids and even some moths. Coneflowers, or echinacea, are generally quite hardy and show good resistance to many diseases. Plus, they attract beneficial insects. Choosing robust varieties will significantly reduce the need for intervention and spraying. And finally, think about their watering needs. Opt for perennials that are relatively drought-resistant once established, thus lightening your watering load. Sedums are succulent-like perennials that are excellent at storing water and can handle dry conditions beautifully. For a burst of sunny yellow, consider Coreopsis. Many varieties are very drought-tolerant and bloom for a long period. You can find a wide selection of these and other perennials perfect for your garden here at Wildwood Outdoor Living or following the link to our online store. Thoughtful garden design is crucial for minimizing effort that you spend down the line. Plan your layout with a strong focus on balance and visual flow. Consider how you'll move through your outdoor space, where the sunniest and shadiest spots are, and how you want different areas to feel. Grouping plants with similar growing requirements together is a fundamental principle of low-maintenance design. Place all your sun-loving, well-draining perennials in one area and your shade-loving, moisture-retentive ones in another. This simplifies watering and ensures that each plant gets what it needs. When arranging, think about mature plant sizes to avoid overcrowding later on, which can lead to competition and the need for more pruning. Utilize different colors and textures, not just in flowers, but also in foliage, to create a dynamic and visually engaging landscape that holds interest even when not everything is in bloom. Consider using ground cover perennials to suppress weeds naturally, reducing your weeding work. For sunny spots, creeping thyme forms a beautiful fragrant mat that weeds struggle to penetrate. And it even releases a lovely scent when walked upon. Sedums like Angelina or Dragon's Blood are also excellent ground covers for sunny, well-drained areas. And think vertically. Incorporating climbing perennials on trellises or walls can add visual interest without taking up much ground space and often require less intensive care once established. Even low-maintenance gardens need a strong start. Prepare the soil exceptionally well before planting. Amend it generously with high-quality compost. This improves drainage in our sometimes clay-heavy soils and helps sandy soils retain moisture, a win-win for long-term health. When planting, give each perennial enough space according to its mature size. Water deeply and regularly, especially during the first year. This encourages deep root growth, making the plants much more resilient in the future. Now, for the real low-maintenance magic. Mulch. Apply a thick layer of organic mulch around your perennials. This is your best friend for retaining precious soil moisture, suppressing those relentless weeds, and even helping to regulate soil temperature. Another low-maintenance tip is choosing perennials that don't require a lot of deadheading to facilitate blooming. For shadier areas, a stilbe with its feathery plumes doesn't typically need deadheading for continued flowering. Even some heuchera, primarily grown for their foliage, offer delicate flower spikes that don't demand deadheading to maintain the plant's overall appeal. While some benefit from it, many modern varieties are self-cleaning. Finally, consider a slow-release fertilizer in the spring to give your perennials a gentle boost of nutrients for the season, reducing the need for frequent feeding. And there you have it, your roadmap to an effortlessly beautiful perennial garden. By making thoughtful choices in plant selection, initial design, and care, you can set up a perennial garden that will flourish with minimal effort required to keep it beautiful. Now, what are your favorite low-maintenance perennials? Share your top picks and any low-maintenance tips you have in the comments below.